Hello friends, welcome to GoodTecher LeetCode tutorial. Here we are going to solve median of two sorted arrays coding problem. There are two sorted arrays nums1 and nums2 of size m and n respectively. Find the median of two sorted arrays. The overall runtime capacity should be O log m plus n. So example 1 here, nums1 is 1, 3 and nums2 is 2. The median is 2.0. We see here in total they are like an odd number, so we take the middle one, that's a 2.0. And example 2 here, nums1 is 1, 2, nums2 is 3, 4. The median is the average between the two middle numbers, that's a 2 plus 3 divided by 2, that's 2.5. So in order to solve this coding problem, so we can look at some example and then derive our conclusion and our algorithm, then we can solve this median of two sorted arrays coding problem. So here we can take a look at some example first. So first, there are example. So this example, we have two sorted array A and B. So in total, there are 4 numbers combined with the two sorted array. So total number is 4 numbers, and the median would be the average between the two middle numbers. So if in sorted array in ascending order, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the median would be the 2 plus 3 divided by 2 at 2.5. So we get the average of two middle numbers. And this example, we have a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a total 5 numbers. So that's an odd number. So the median would be just take the value of the middle number. So if that's in ascending order, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. So that's the third one. That's a 2. Median number is just 2. So here we notice that the total number of the A and B array matters. So if the total number is an even number, that we take the two middle numbers and get their average to get the median value. And if the total number is like 5, that's an odd number. So if that's an odd number in total, and we are just take the middle number, so the middle number value, like the third one, that's a 2. So we know that the total numbers is an important factor for us to find the median. So here, like the first one, if the total number is an even number, so we are actually looking for the total divided by 2 and the total divided by 2 plus 1. These two numbers, we get these two numbers and get their average. And if that's just an odd number, so that we are only looking for one number, that's a total divided by 2 plus 1. This number is a median number. So here we can derive our goal for the problem from find the median of two sorted array to another goal. That would be the find case number in A and B. So here, find the case number. See here, like the first example, we are looking for find the total divided by 2 number in A and B, and find the total divided by 2 plus 1, that number in A and B. And this example, find the total divided by 2 plus 1 number. That k is just a total divided by 2 plus 1. So here we have this find case in A and B. Then we can step further to list our cases. Like if we can compare with the first half, first k divided by 2 in numbers in A and first k divided by 2 k divided by 2 in B, then we compare. If that one is smaller, then we can get rid of that part and keep searching that find the case number in A and B. So here, like if the first k divided by 2 numbers in A is smaller than the first k divided by 2 numbers in B. Since it is a sorted array, both are sorted array, and the largest number in the first k divided by 2 numbers in A is a k divided by 2 number, and that's a 0 index, so that a k divided by 2 minus 1 in array. And we compare these two numbers. If the first k divided by 2 numbers in A is smaller than the first k divided by 2 numbers in the B, that we can see that we know that the first half in A we can get rid of, and so that we can, if we need to find the case number, we can just go to find the reduce our range. So our range would be k divided by 2, k divided by 2 plus 1, and so on. Those rest elements with a B array that we can compare them together to find the case. So we already get rid of first k divided by k half. And similarly, if A first k divided by 2 number is greater than the first k divided by 2 numbers in the B, then in that case we can get rid of the first half in the B. So if we are looking for case number, so we can just use a current A range with a reduced B array range. So we are looking for the B k divided by 2 number, B k divided by 2 numbers plus 1, and the rest elements. Use this range to find the case numbers in both in A and B. And another case, so if there is no elements, no numbers in the A, so in that case we can just directly return the case numbers in the B. That's a k minus 1 index. That is a case number in both A and B. Similarly, if there is no elements in B, so that the case number in A is the number we are looking for. And another scenario, that's like an edge case. So if k is just 1, so we are only looking for the first element in A and B. In that case, we can just directly return the first value of the current range of A and the current range of B. So minimum value of the like a search place in the A and the first value in the B. So that's the first one. So that's minimum value, and we can directly return. So with this list of cases, we derive our algorithm. So we are actually, when we're looking for the median value in two sorted arrays, we are looking for the case number in A and B. Like for even number, we are looking for the total divided by 2 numbers in the A and B array, and we are also looking for another one, total divided by 2 plus 1 numbers in A and B. When we find these two numbers, we divide by 2, get the median value. And if the total number is just an odd number, we are only looking for total divided by 2 plus 1, that number. That's a case in A and B. And we find that we can return as a median for A and B array. Okay, so with these cases, we can convert to the code and to solve this coding problem. So go back to the coding. Let's use Java to solve this coding problem. So as we just said, we can first check the total length of two arrays. So we get a two total length because this total length do matters, like a total length if that's odd number. If that's an odd number, so we are only looking for find a case number. In that case, we are only looking for one number, that is total divided by 2 plus 1. So 0. We're looking for total divide 2 plus 1. This is a k. Otherwise, if total number is a even number, so we are looking for two numbers. First one, we are looking for total divided by 2. This is the first number we are looking for. And the second one we are looking for is total plus divided by 2 plus 1. So with these two values together, we can divide by 2 to get the average. So we find the total divided by 2, that's a k number, and total divided k2 by 1, that's another one. And we divide their sum by 2.0 to get the average, because it may get a decimal point, so we need to use a 2.0. So here, then we can build this find case function. So it will return an integer value. So find case, the case value. So it takes both array and the start searching index of both array. So start 2 and k, the case number we are looking for. So first, if, like we just said, if there's no more elements in the first array, if there's no first array, that means the start index, searching index is already equal or greater than the num.length, and we can just directly return the current case number in the second array. So that would be 2 plus k minus 1. And if there's no more elements in the second array, similarly, we can return just a case number in the first array. And if the k is just 1, in that case, we can just directly return the minimum value between the current first element in the first array and the second array. 2 start 2. And now we can have compare with first k divided by 2 numbers in the first array and the second array, so that we can have a compare. So here let's have a like an index. Index 1 would be the start 1 plus k divided by 2 minus 1, and index 2 would be star k divided by 2 minus 1, and the value of that index, so it would be, let's call it as a key, so that if the index 1 is greater or equal to the nums1 dot length, and it is smaller than so if that's in range, and we can get the value of that number, so that's a nums1 index 1. Otherwise, we can just as an integer max value to indicate it's already out of range. The index 2. Similarly, if this is still in range, we can get that value. Integer max value, and then we compare. So this is this 2 is as we just said, this is first the k divided by 2 numbers in the A and the k divided by 2 numbers in the B, the second array. So if the k1 is smaller than the k2, we can just keep going to looking for get rid of the first hop in the first array, so that nums1, but this start index would change. This start index would change to from the start index plus k divided by 2 nums2, and still the current range in second array, and otherwise we can find a case that will get rid of the first hop in second array 1 and nums2, and that would be start 2 plus k divided by 2, and here it's not a k, it's a k minus k, so the case number is changed because we already get rid of hop, so we can k minus k divided by 2. So that's it. So here let's double check if the typo. So we first get the total length of 2 arrays. If that total length is odd number, and we just need to find the total divided by 2 plus 1, that number, that's a case number. Otherwise, we need to find 2 numbers. If that's a total number, it's an even number. We can get the total divided by 2 number, that's a case number, and total divided by 2 plus 1, that's also a case number. Get these 2 numbers and get the average. And we build this find case helper function to looking for the case in 2 arrays. So if the first one is already out of range, there's no more elements in the first array, we can directly return the currently the case number in the second array. Similarly, if no more elements in the second array, we return the case number in the first array. If the k is just 1, we return the minimum value in current first array and second array. And then we looking for the compare with the first k divided by 2 numbers in the first array and the second array. So that if the first k divided by 2 numbers is smaller than first k divided by 2 numbers in the second array, that we can get rid of the first k divided by 2 number in the first array, and doing the search, keep doing the search. And if the first k divided by 2 number is greater than the first k divided by 2 numbers in the second array. So we can get rid of the first k divided by 2 numbers in the second array and keep doing the search. Okay, let's click the submit button. Accepted. So this is a correct answer for this find the median of two sorted arrays coding problem. So you see, this is a hard question. So it's a very worth thinking and really worth practice many times. And because this is like a there's an underlying. If you see, this is a example that you need to first get rid of the half and then do the search for another half is essential ideas for the binary search. Okay, so just keep practice and you will be more professional to solve the coding problems. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscription to GoodTecher YouTube channel. So let's keep practice and keep making progress. So see you next time. Bye.